every time I talk to a Christian, especially pastors, they tell me that everything changed with Jesus because that brought in the new covenant. Okay, I have a problem with that. For one, every covenant in the Bible, the Father initiated. In Genesis, you can read the covenant between the Father and Genesis and Noah in Genesis 9, chapter 9, verses 18 through 17. Abraham, you can read the covenant between Abraham and God in Genesis chapter 12, 15, and 17. Okay, Moses, throughout Genesis, the covenant between God and Moses is in throughout Genesis and Exodus. The David covenant, or Davidic, or whatever, is in 2 Samuel chapter 7, 8 through 29. And then you get the everlasting covenant, which is Jeremiah 31, 30 through 34. Now, where is the Jesus covenant? The Father initiated every one of these covenants. Now, at the Last Supper, Jesus took the wine and said, "This was His blood. Drink of it. This is my blood." And he took the bread and broke it. He said, "This is my body. Do this in remembrance of me." Where's the covenant? Was He just speaking to His friends, or did the Greeks who actually wrote the New Testament decide to go ahead and take it a lot further? I'm just saying, there is Jeremiah 31 to chapter 31 through 34 is for at the end of time, at the end of days. It is not apparent, not come, and this stuff about Jesus is coming back. Well, it's been over 2,000 years. Where is He? I mean, if you look, this world's in a mess right now, with bad leaders, bad decisions. You would think, I know we've often went through difficult times in America, and other countries have the same, have went through the same things, but this world is a big mess right now. You would think Jesus would come and save everybody from our own bad decisions. Well, some of our some people's bad decisions. But either way, I want to know that this, you cannot take the everlasting covenant and say, boom, that's the covenant you're talking about. Christians, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Something is not true here. If God initiated all these covenants throughout the New Testament, throughout the Old Testament, but didn't say a word in the New Testament, you got a problem. Something to think about. Did God say that? Did the Father say, "Okay, this is my Son who's going to die for your sin"? He did not. It's not documented anywhere. He did not. I'm just saying, maybe you should think about the things that they're telling you to believe. My best decision ever was to leave church, just let all the nonsense go, and just to develop a personal relationship with the Father. It works. In fact, I'm going to tell you right now, I think most Christians are cheating themselves, because basically you go to church, you pay your tithe. Oh my God, you got to pay that tithe. And you listen to the same nonsense. Pretty much the same nonsense. But what have you learned about the Father? What have you learned about the Father? See, this right here, what I'm pointing out to you, in in the Old Testament is a pattern that the Father took with by presenting each covenant to each person that it was for, and for the people that would be under it. Where's Jesus' covenant? That he died for your sins? I don't think so. Mm-mm. Where does the Father say this is what's going on? You don't have that. Just believe. Mm-mm. There comes a time where you have to use your intelligence. We're talking about your spiritual health. You have to use your intelligence. Don't be robbed of the precious gift of a relationship between you and the Father. Thank you.